Hey guys, emphasis on sounding intelligent while arguing about the possibility of the world being flat, even though years of credible evidence, including your own eyes, dispute the ridiculous nature of that claim. Here with another video. Today, it's a very simple card trick that you could carry on your deck to really scare people when the situation comes up. I'm going to show you how to make the little bit of gimmick or whatever, but this is the type of magic that really makes you think about your life decisions until now. Well, let's stop the blabber and get right into the clapper with this one. I want to die. So for this particular trick, we're going to be using the Inspire playing cards to hopefully inspire you to become a better person. But we're going to be using these cards, and we're going to have a little bit of a fun trick here, boys. I can't wait. But I want you to notice that you have options here. I'm just going to run through the deck like this. And what I want you to do is sir, call stop anytime you want. Oh, right there? Right there? How about right there? Because you stop when I want you to. Because this isn't up to you. This is up to me. I'm in control. I'm the magician. So take a look at your card, sir or ma'am. I guess it's interchangeable these days. We're actually going to leave your card face up. We're going to leave your card face up because we're going to try a little bit of an experiment, sir. I'll tell you what, I need to get that card box back again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we're going to place the cards in the box, sir, because we're going to go through a little bit of an experiment. I want you to take the cards and hold them in your hand, much like a sandwich. But try to imagine that the meat of the sandwich is the tastiest flesh, human flesh. So go ahead and do that, sir. I'm actually going to take out my favorite crack lighter. The reason it's a crack lighter is because it's been modified so the flame shoots higher, so that when I'm using it on my crack pipe, well, it takes less effort to heat up the crack. So what I want to do is I just want to run this lighter near your hand, but not touching your hand. So you're going to feel a little bit of heat, sir, but I don't want you to feel intimidated. So let's do this. This is what I'm doing underneath the deck. I don't want to do it because, well, the deck has cellophane, and if I do it, it's going to scorch the cellophane, and I really don't want to scorch the cellophane. So I'm just going to pretend to light underneath the person's hand. And I'm going to say a little bit of an incantation here. So let's just do that. Okay, and that should complete the ceremony. So now, sir, I want you to notice that if you look through the deck, we seem to have a little bit of a gap there, almost a little bit of a separation, right? That's kind of interesting. Well, if we take the cards out, you could have picked any card, sir. But you picked the Queen of Hearts. And if we go through the deck, I want you to notice that there's only been one card, and one card alone, that's been affected by this process, sir. That's right, the Queen of Hearts seems to have been scorched. Oh boy, I guess the incantation can come true, but it makes you wonder, if I could do that with cards, could you imagine what I could do with a human? Come here. Let's come here. Hey there, so I'm sure you want to learn how to do this clever card trick. And luckily for you, if you don't know how to do I have the Pigcake Magic Academy, where only $5 a month gets you 2 videos a week going over card and coin work from a beginner all the way to an expert. What? Every week I drop 2 videos? There are over 100 videos already, and you could go right now and join and have access to over 100 videos. Look at the list. I made a post with all the list of stuff, and I myself am surprised with all the stuff that I've covered so far. So make sure to jump on that, support your favorite pastry-based magician, and learn some magic while you're at it. Before this trick, you need a little bit of a setup. You need to get a queen, and you need to get another queen. That's the secret here. We have 2 queens. You see that? Because you can't do that with the same queen. It's physically impossible. So you need to get 2 queens. Luckily for me, this Pandray deck has 2 queens. So it worked perfectly well for this trick. But you need to grab your favorite queen or duplicate card and your favorite crackhead lighter. And you're just going to scorch the side. So all I did here, just a little bit of a tip. If you do this directly underneath, it's just going to burn the card. But if you want to actually get a singe mark, what you need to do is have the card at an angle, so that when you burn it, when you do the crack thing on the edge, the actual edge is going to catch fire. So I just did that for all 4 corners. I scorched the back and I scorched the front, and then you place it underneath some pressure. So you want to put this maybe inside of a deck, maybe underneath a book. So you're going to put that in a book, and then you're gonna have this nice little gimmick, this nice little gaff that you could use to pretty much scare the spectators when a situation arises, because the situation is when there's a lighter around. Whenever there's a lighter around, you should do this trick, because you don't want to do this with a lighter that you carry, right? You want to say, oh, there's a lighter there, let me use that for this particular trick. So here's the setup. You grab your deck of cards, and then you're going to grab the card that matches, in this case the Queen of Hearts, that's in pristine condition, and that's going to go on the bottom. Then you're going to put an X card. Then you're going to put the card face down. See that? You're going to put that card face down, and that's your setup. So it's a regular queen, regular indifferent card, and then messed up, scorched, cracked Queen of Hearts. So that's going to go there. And then that is pretty much it. That's you're ready. You're ready to go. Now, if you want this as a setup, what you could do here is all you could do is have 4 cards in the cellophane. So what I mean by that is you just place these 4 cards, because you want a cover card here, inside of the cellophane. You see this? You see that? So the card goes inside of the cellophane. And we're going to take a little bit of an idea from Paul Harris here called the free ride principle. So these cards are just going there. So anytime you want to do this trick, all you have to do is just set the cards on top of the box in X position or whatever. And then by grabbing the entire deck and pinching at the half moon here, you see it, there's a little bit of a half moon there. If you just pinch on that, well, you're going to be able to take all the cards, including the cards under the cellophane. You see that? So that could just go underneath the deck as you remove the box, and you're ready to go, because you have the Queen of Hearts on the bottom, you have that card, and then you have the gaff card. And now you're going to do a force that we covered in a previous episode, where we're going to use a little bit of a Marlowe subtlety to show the fact that they could pick any one of these cards. So we're going to be able to do the Hindu shuffle force, but show them different cards. The way we do that is that usually the Hindu shuffle force is you grabbing cards from the top and just dropping it on the packet on the left hand. But not this time. This time special, crackers. You're going to grab approximately half the cards from the middle. You're going to continue off with the Hindu shuffle force and show the bottom card. Now when you turn your hand over, you're going to grab this little pile from underneath. Drop that on the rest of the deck as you continue shuffling. This allows you to show different cards every time you repeat that action. So it looks like they have options, when really they don't have options. You're the magician, you're in control. So now when you want to force the card, all you have to do is execute the Hindu shuffle force by grabbing all the cards from underneath and having them call stop anywhere they want. Wherever they call stop, you're just going to show them the Queen of Hearts here. And if you want, as a little bit of a tidbit here, you could turn that queen face up. So you could take that queen and turn it face up and then drop these cards on top. That's just a stylistic choice, but I like to do that because then when I spread the cards again, it makes sense that the queen is face up. So here, I'm going to turn that queen face up, and notice by placing this on top, that pretty much accomplishes everything I need to do, because when I spread the deck again, the first queen that's going to come up is, guess what? The Scorched Queen. And I have one cover card because the queen is directly underneath here. So once I get to this card after the appropriate move from the lighter, when you burn the, supposedly do the incantation underneath, all you have to do is spread to the queen, and then make sure that you don't spread prematurely here, because then the ladies are going to laugh at you and they're going to be like, oh, that's where the other queen went. Oh, you're not really a magician, you're just a liar. And I bet you also prematurely ejaculate, so I can't even procreate with you because you're so pathetic. So you want to avoid flashing that. So you just, if you want to avoid it, all you do is that you push off with your thumb approximately 5 or 6 cards, and then you could spread the rest of the deck. So that allows you to spread through the cards and not flash the queen. So then you take it out and you show them the power of whatever it is that you want to show them. That's pretty much it. It's up to you to determine what you want to portray this as. But you have a nice little bit of a scorched card trick that's simple to do, and you have a way of getting into it anytime. Just put those cards in the cellophane, and you're going to be ready to get in there anytime you want. So it's not restricted by you having to have the setup. You could just place it underneath the cellophane, and you're good to go. Ah, man. I would say that's it, but usually statistically, anytime a YouTuber says that's it, that's when you cut off the video and you stop watching. So I'm not going to say that. So we're just going to be here forever. You're going to, I think pooping is going to be weird though. But you know what? I'm willing to do it for you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching this. I do appreciate it. Make sure to check out, again, the sponsor. Check out the Pigcake Card Academy. I've gotten rave reviews all around. It really does help. Really does help in continuing this channel and being able to do videos for you guys. So that's a bonus for everyone. It's a win-win, triple win. Crackers. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go and figure out different ways to try to use Evernote, but to not take notes. Okay.
I see you again, when 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 I see you again.